we are, y'all, the 27th of June. What is that? That's crazy. It's crazy. There's 4 days left. Oh, yeah, 3 days. And then tonight left in the month, which is crazy. And I have not secured Success Club 10. So I have work to do. It's crazy. It's not normally like this, but I'm not giving up. It's going to happen. I don't care what happens. I don't care. I'm making it happen. My gosh, I'm making it happen. But it's stressful. It's like, what? So again, we have 3 days left, and there's time left, whatever it is you're wanting to achieve. And other than that, let's see, I guess Summit would be in 14 days, 15 days, something like that. Crazy. 15 days. So excited. Looking forward to spending time with you guys. And honestly, going into tonight's call, I had like 5 different topics. I couldn't decide on what to talk about. So I don't know if you guys want to chime in and the different ones that I have, and then you can kind of just tell me what you want to talk about here, whatever. First of all, I was going to touch on Going for No, the book Go for No. If you guys have read that, that's this topic is kind of crazy because you never want to go for no, but in this book, it kind of pushes you to go for no and pushing you to success with that. Do you want to talk about how to hit Success Club in the last few days, or do you want to go over objections, or do you just want to talk? Y'all can put in chat or just let me know, because literally I didn't know what to talk about tonight, and I didn't ask you guys. I should have, but
objections might be a good one.
Okay.
I've been getting those a lot.
We all get there. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Thank you. All right. And that's funny. I'm going to be looking over here. Oh, Yolanda, what'd you say? Okay. Well, we can go over both of them because I can't talk half the time. Success Club is something that we'll go over pretty quickly, but we'll go over objections really quick too, and then we can go from there. But the first thing that it says on my notes here is that we all get them, and the more you talk to people, the more you're going to get them. So it's one of those things you just kind of have to know that you're going to get objections in this business, whether it's the business side, whether it's nutrition or fitness or whatever. And just know that if you're not getting objections and you're not getting a lot of them, you're probably not talking to enough people. Just in general. If you're not getting them, then you're not talking to enough people. So when you're getting objections, not everybody's going to be ready. So you can't take it personally. You can't feel like it's me. It's, something I'm doing wrong or whatever. If the person's not ready to dive into changing their life, then that's okay. Eventually they probably will be if you talk to them enough and you kind of break down the barriers of objection. But just know that you're going to get the objection. So this is what, again, they may not be ready. They may not have enough information. Maybe you haven't given them enough information, and maybe it's not for them right now. So this is one of the things that I like to break down. And I'm sure you guys already do this stuff, but sometimes a little extra nugget might go a long way. But when you feel, felt, found, when you say, I felt the same way, maybe it's a price objection. I felt the same way about Shakeology before I decided to go and try it myself. But what I found was it was actually replacing a meal, and I was actually saving money at the end of the month, kind of like going to Costco and buying 30 meals for $130. And at the end of the month, I realized I was saving money. So whatever the objection is, you feel that objection because you probably already had it yourself. You feel it and you tell them how you felt and then how you found that it came out better and positive in the end. So feel, felt, found. And with our All Access Challenge Pack 2, breaking it down with the price objection of having a personal trainer, multiple personal trainers in your living room at your access at any point in time that you want them. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you can't go to the gym and knock on the door and say, hey, trainer, can you come train me right now? Like, you have access to a personal trainer at your access any point in time of the day that you want them on demand, right? One meal that's going to make you feel energetic, that's clinically proven to help with health benefits, and a meal plan for literally like $5 per day. And the price point of a personal trainer, which is usually like $30, $40, $50 an hour, right? The meal plan, which is like a nutritionist per se. I mean, we're not nutritionists. Most of us aren't anyway. But having a meal plan to offer, usually when you go to a nutritionist, it's like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars, right? And then you have one of your meals, and you get that for $5 a day. So the price, really and truly, I don't think is the objection. When people see the breakdown of it, it's something else. There's something else that they're not clicking with. Maybe they're, again, literally just not ready. They're scared. They're fearful they're going to fail. They're fearful they're going to succeed. Because when you succeed and your life changes, things change in your life. We all know that, our lives have changed because we have become physically fitter and healthier, and those things do change your life. So people sometimes are scared of the outcome, even if it is success. So be mindful that the objection might sound like it's a price objection, but when you break it down, it might be something deeper than that. But and when you do hear no and get objections, it's easy to shut down. It's easy to go, I just got objections after objections after objections, and no after no, and then you just shut down. I think we all have been there, like, I'm done, like, I can't do that anymore. That was painful, that sucked. I don't want to hear another objection and another no, so I'm just physically not going to reach out or talk to anybody anymore. And you have to change that mindset again, and it's not about you whenever you are hearing those things. It's about the person that you're talking to, and know that eventually maybe those barriers will be broken down and those objections will be broken down, and they'll be ready when they're ready, right? So that's obviously where the personal development part comes in, of just dealing with hearing no and hearing objections, and just knowing that you're in it for the right reason, you're talking to the person for the right reason, and eventually they may come around. So again, don't feel defeated or don't feel negative or upset or derailed when you get those after another. I think that's where a lot of times we just shut down. We're just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't talk to anybody anymore because I don't want to hear those objections. I don't want to hear the no's. Just know it's part of it. As thin as my skin is, because trust me, I do not have thick skin. You guys who know me, I don't have the thick skin. So it is painful, and it is hard to hear objections and no, but it's just breaking down and talking to the person and figuring out really what is the objection. So let's see. So I like to do this when I get an objection and it's just, it's just no for now. Ask the person, can I follow up with you at a different time? Can I reach out to you in like a month and see if that time is going to be a better time for you? Because likelihood is, if you keep in touch with the person, eventually they're going to see you're genuine. They're going to see that you're really wanting to help them. If you just leave them out in the dust because they told you no and gave you objections, then they're going to feel like, well, they were only in it for the sale. They were only in it to, whatever. But if you ask the person, hey, literally, can I just check up on you in 3 weeks or a month or 6 weeks and just see how you're doing? And then mark it on your calendar, write it, if you have some sort of tracking system, write it down and say, check up with this person. And even if it's just a hello, how are you? Can I help you in any way? And then just keeping in contact with that person, eventually they may be ready. So again, asking if you can follow up, and then setting.
Do you ever ask them why they say no, if they just say no?
Yeah, I mean, it is, you said you had goals. You said you had a reason. I have to let my puppy dog in real quick. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I know. Ooh, you stink. He must have just went outside. Did he just go outside?
Yes.
Ooh, I can smell outside. What's going on with you? If you had a conversation and you did dig into their why, like you said you wanted to lose 30 pounds, can I ask, is it really important to you, or is it just something that, it was just a 5-minute goal for you? If you really and truly want to lose the 30 pounds, reiterate that goal or reiterate what they told you, the reason why, then, they may question themselves why they're not ready to. But, that's where you just have to ask a lot of questions and just say, why did you like my post, or why did you comment on my post, or why did you finally reach out to me, and what is your goal? How are you going to feel if you reach that goal? Are you willing to do what it takes to reach that goal? Just really digging into questions and asking.
Okay.
All right. So again, just trying to keep a positive and uplifting mindset and attitude when you do hear the no's. And again, it's not about you. It's not about something you've done. It's just genuinely the person will be ready on their own time. And it's a difficult step. It's a life-changing step to say, yeah, I'm ready to make an investment in myself, make an investment in my life, and actually follow through with it. So again, it's just kind of realizing that. So embrace the no, embrace that people are going to give you objections, and know that if you come stronger as a coach when you get objections and you overcome them, and you help people to overcome them. You just have to embrace that. And this is, and I say this analogy all the time, Sarah Robbins, who wrote the book, How to Rock Your Network Marketing Business. She's a Rodan Fields, top person or whatever. And she has the analogy of going around as a server at a coffee shop and asking the person, can I offer you some coffee? And if they say, no, I don't want coffee, does she go into the corner and cry and boohoo her eyeballs out because the person said, no, I'm not ready for coffee? So the people you're talking to, just know that if they are telling you no, that it's not against you, it's not something that you should really take personally. But so hopefully that helped. To go for no one is really long, and I know that we're already 15 minutes in, so we'll do really quickly some tips on how to hit Success Club at the last minute here. Let me find it. Da-da-da-da. Sorry. Okay. Obviously, if it is your goal, it's not everyone's goal, and that's okay. If it is your goal to hit the Success Club mark every month, it's kind of making a no excuse mode. Again, I need to close that door because I know it's probably background noise. Okay. Make a list of everyone you've talked to ever. When you've been a coach for 2 years and you talk to the first person you ever talked to, make a list of those people. It's probably hard to come up with every single person, but try. And just contact them and say, hey, I know we talked in the past about you becoming a challenger of mine. I don't know if anything's changed. If you would be interested, I'm having a new group starting soon, and I would love to have you. And if you could give me an answer in the next few days, because we're starting, and I didn't want to leave you out, sort of thing. I didn't want to leave you out of this because I had you in my mind, and I thought that this could be something that you would want to do. So just following up with everyone you've ever talked to, and kind of creating an urgency and saying, we're starting XYZ day. So if you are wanting to do it, we need to have your order in by Friday, the 30th. And I like to send my current customers in my online office an email or e-card or something like that. I mean, you already have them in your online office. You can connect with them via mass email or private email or however you want to do it. But they probably at some point in time have wanted to do something Beachbody related, or they wouldn't be in your online office, right? You have all these customers in your online office. So just reach out to them and say, hey, whatever it is you want to say. Maybe you're wanting to do a promotion. Maybe you're wanting to say, hey, I'm really excited about the on-demand challenge pack, and I'm having a new group, and I'm offering a $10 Amazon gift card to those who are ready to get started in the next few days. Just a little incentive, nothing that's going to break your bank or anything like that, but maybe just a little bit of a prize or something fun, like a t-shirt, like a motivational tank top or something like that. So just reaching out to the people you already have in your online office. Again, portion in the follow-up, following up with people who are interested in the past. And then posting on your personal page that you're having a new group. And I know Diana did that today, and I did that today with the before and after pictures. They're all over the place, you guys. You can use your own customers if they allow you and say it's okay to, or you can use everything that we have access to in the online office, or the Beachbody pages. Question, do you use outside email to contact your customers, or use the email in your online office? Okay. Typically, when I get a new customer from Beachbody as a lead, I do use my Yahoo account because I feel like it's my account. I don't know why, but I use my Yahoo account. So if you prefer to use your personal email, go for it. If you want to use Beachbody email, you can do that too. So it's just whatever your preference is. If you prefer to just use your phone, then do that. When I send a mass email, it's easier to use the Beachbody one because they're already lined up in your online office. So it's just whatever you want to do. Okay, what else? And if you are really wanting to hit Success Club and you're like in the desperation mode at the last minute, I haven't done this too much, but occasionally, like a family member, I'll be like, hey, I really want you to try Shakeology. I really want you to try it. Do me a favor. If you don't love it, send it back. But, I really wanted you to try it, and you would really be helping me out if you purchase a challenge pack or whatever. So, most of the time family don't mind helping you out. And in the end, you're helping them out. So if they actually use the product, so it's a win-win. But don't be afraid to reach out to your best friend or any of your family members or anybody who wouldn't mind helping you out. Again, it's going to be like a win-win on both sides if they actually use the product. So, and again, ask for it. I find that when I message someone and we're having a conversation and they don't actually click the button and purchase it, is because I never asked them to do it. It's like, okay, are you cool? Are you in? And yeah, I'm in. Awesome. But I never gave them direction. I never said, you need to click on the link that I just sent you. You need to choose the Shakeology flavor. You need to check out, put your information in, and click order, right? Like, give people the direction to actually do it, because sometimes they don't know what to do. They're like, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm in. And you're like, oh, cool, you're in. And then you never get back with them because you think that there's crickets. But in actuality, you never told them how to check out. We know how to check out because we use the system all the time. People who are messaging may not understand to click on that link, choose a flavor, so just asking for them to do what they're supposed to do. And one of the things I've been doing a lot recently too is referrals and asking, okay, you're not ready for this. That's awesome. No worries at all. Do you have any family members or friends that you know who would like to start their fitness journey? If you hear of anybody, would you mind sending them my way? And a lot of the times my invitations have been that. They're the indirectly asking. Instead of saying, hey, I was wondering if you wanted to join my challenge group. It's been more like, hey, I'm on the serious mission to help 10 to 15 people this month. do you know of anybody that is looking to lose 10 to 15 pounds? If you do, would you mind sending them my way? And they're like, well, I do. I want to. Like, so you're indirectly not inviting them, but in same sense, they're like, oh, I'm interested. Tell me more. So that's one way too. And again, I said incentives if you want to offer. Yeah, I like that approach too, Debbie, because it does take the pressure off of you, takes the pressure off the person you're talking to. So they're not thinking, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean I need to lose 10 to 15 pounds? You know, it's more like, do you know of anybody? And then in the back of their mind, like, why aren't you asking me? So feel free to use that approach, obviously, too. And telling your story, that's something that we've been doing a lot lately. I feel like just telling your heartfelt story of whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that your challenge that you started with. I started with Beachbody 5 years ago because I was going to the gym twice a day. I thought I was eating right. I was running half marathons, and I could not get the results. And then I tried this, and then I got had this result. So just sharing your story in breadcrumbs, and we've talked about that too. But sharing it often so that people can relate and they don't think that you're just this person who's just been super fit your whole life and you've never had any challenges and you've never struggled, because people relate to your struggle because they have them too, right? So, how's Morgan doing? How's the food?
So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
He had, for you guys who don't know, we started GAPS yesterday, which is like a very, very strict diet. It's supposed to help with ADHD.
Mama, can we still get that pizza?
No pizza. He keeps asking me everything. Can we have chocolate? Can we have chips? Can we have pizza? Can we have apples? I'm like, no.
And goldfish.
And no goldfish. Sorry. So we started yesterday. It was fine. Last night he woke up in the middle of the night with stomach ache, and he was like clammy. And then he came in. This morning he slept till 11. My nanny called me at work, and she's like, he's not really, like, he was acting weird. So I think his blood sugar dropped. So I had her give him honey water. I came home and worked from home the rest of the day. He's been good the rest of the day, and he ate all his dinner. And I'm already seeing, I mean, it's not 100%, but dramatic changes already.
Really?
After 2 days, yeah.
Wow.
So, and I'm sorry I'm late. We went for a walk, and I said, Morgan, my call's in 10 minutes. We got to get home. He's like, don't worry about your call. We're on a walk. I said, you're right. We're on a walk. I'm sorry I was late.
All right. That's awesome.
No, it's really good.
Hey, all that work's paying off then. I know you're working your butt off. Oh, I shouldn't have said BUTT. Sorry. Because I know he can spell, so I shouldn't even said that. And Debbie's on the reset, and she's doing amazing.
I'm on day 9 today, I think. 9 or 10. 9. And I think I lost 8 pounds as of last Thursday. And the food's not bad. It's really not as bad as I expected it to be.
Good.
Miso soup. My kids call it the swamp soup. It's really kind of terrible. I can't lie. But that's really the only thing I have to say that I didn't like so far. So for anybody who's interested in doing it and thinking about doing it, it really isn't as bad as you would expect. I'm even taking the kids to get McDonald's, which I know is bad. They get their pizza. They have like the regular dinners, and I'm not cheating. I'm like right at on the book, and I'm doing awesome.
She's a warrior.
Love that. That was awesome.
Wait till the hearty miso soup. You might really enjoy that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the hearty, because you get to add so much stuff to it. Like I just had it for lunch the other day.
Oh, are you doing it too?
I did it already. I finished it, so I'm just kind of trying to maintain. But that was the hearty miso to me was very good because it just added some stuff to it, a little flavor. You get sesame oil in there. You get all the stuff in there, so you'll like it. Ginger, so it's pretty tasty.
I'll try that. Thank you.
Oh, Mare, can't do it in Canada. Yolanda, you lost how much weight again? I know that you it wasn't just about the weight for you, but
14 pounds? I think it was 14 pounds, yeah. 13 and 3/4 inches, I think it was, something like that.
Well, my muscles are also feeling fantastic, and I had a lot of joint and muscular problems, my back and my pelvis area. And I'm not exercising, which was a really, really hard thing for me. And I feel great. I mean, I really do. Occasionally I'll get it. And Yolanda, I'll chime in with you every once in a while. Billy Porter's been helping me because he's done it. So he'll chime in in the challenge group. A few times where I felt kind of a pain or a twinge, he said that that's the detox. That's the toxins being released. So I know so many people who have done some type of thing like this and feel fantastic. So I can't wait till the last week and see exactly how I feel. So this is awesome.
any other wins this week?
I'm very talkative today. It must be the reset.
I love it.
For the first time, I made the Success Club 10, so I get the paid leads. And for the first time, I've reached out to every single lead that I've ever gotten. And I finally got a Shakeology order from a response from an email that I sent out from one of my leads. We contacted back and forth. She actually got back to me. Nobody ever replies. But I finally got my yes, and we went back and forth, and I offered her some suggestions, and so she just ordered yesterday, and that made my Success 5. So
Yeah.
I am Success 5. So
Look at you.
anyway.
Dang. That's awesome. What else? We'll have a more solid topic next week. I literally just, I had a couple one-on-ones with our Melissa and Erica today, and I feel like the puppy has eaten my brain. Like brain is like, and she's like, "Where's the Zoom link?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I completely forgot." Like what time it was, and anyway, so sorry that the topic isn't like definitive, but I like hearing from you guys anyway. So, any questions on Summit that for those of you who are going?
I do have a question about next week. Are you going to do a call next week? It's going to be the 4th of July.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You might be all alone.
What?
You could be all alone.
I could be all alone.
I'll be here.
Yeah. Okay. We'll play it by ear. How about that? We'll see what you guys think. If anything, maybe we can move it. Another thing that I have kind of partnered up with you. You guys know Charlene Bucher, who is our founding coach. She is really wanting to help the entire organization with just a lot of things. I mean, obviously she's been around since the beginning, and she's wanting to just kind of partner up with her, I guess, her leaders or whatever, and helping just for us to grow and just, get better and just, I don't know. We had a call, and so we're going to have some calls with that team, Coaches in Motion, too. So we'll have other people who are speaking and stuff too, which I think is really cool. So those team calls are Tuesday too. So if there's ever a call that we really want to get on, we can jump on that as well. But she's just really, wanting to spice things up, and, a lot of things are going on in social media and crazy. And she, we just want to have a really positive environment. And so she's just kind of reached out.
She's the absolute sweetest person in the earth.
She is amazing. She is truly amazing. And, her soul is just so genuine and so golden. And she's just, I don't know. She's just awesome. So yeah, you're right, Meredith. I don't know. She just kind of reached out and said, "Hey, let's kind of brainstorm and see how we can just get better." And I'm like, "Okay, let's do that." So, and just kind of going over kind of like what we did tonight, objections, or just whatever's on your mind, whatever it is that you need, we can dive in with, other people and hear different perspectives, because what I say or what anybody else on this team says may be completely different from somebody else that might resonate with you and go, oh, I get that. I understand that more than what you just said. So it's good to have multiple people share different ways of doing things, because there's, you can't just say that this is the only way. This is the only way that you can have success. No, there's people are doing a lot of different things, and there's nothing wrong with that. So just hearing other people's perspectives, I think it's going to be really kind of fun, exciting.
Which is actually brought up, another point for me. How many of you guys have success partners within your same team as opposed to outside your team?
Mine's outside. I just read Debbie's mouth.
And that's another way to kind of get sort of a fresh viewpoint.
I agree, absolutely.
I'm without one right now.
What is that?
I'm without one right now.
Okay. Well, maybe that's something that we all need to work on. If you don't have one and you want one, maybe write out your goals, write out what you're wanting, write out, what you want out of your business, and then we can figure out, partner up with somebody, because I think it really is important. And I'll be honest, and I'm guilty of my success partner and I, or we're just now getting back to communicating with each other. We kind of went on a lull and just kind of distance ourselves without meaning to. I guess just life gets in the way, but it's nice to have that person, again, even if it's outside of your team, to have not venting sessions all the time, but just constructive ways of doing
brainstorming and
exactly. So if you want, so Stephanie and Melissa talk. That's great. That's really, really cool. I mean, it really does help. And it's especially when there's days where you're like, I don't feel it. I don't feel this. I'm not doing it today. And she's like, oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Pull up your big girl pants or whatever you want to call them and just do what you got to do. Okay, you're right. Sorry. And you feel good afterwards because you did, instead of just, I feel that when we get in ruts, it kind of is a downward spiral instead of doing the things to move you forward. So when you get in a rut, you don't do what you probably should be doing, but when you do put yourself in motion, you start to get momentum again. And then you're like, okay, all right. The rut, the longer you get in a rut, the farther back that you get. But once you start moving forward and, creating.
The body in motion stays in motion.
Yes, exactly. It's true. So having that person just say, hey, kind of quiet.
Virtually slap you upside the face.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I was going to kind of ask this kind of a silly question about Summit, but because I don't know. When you go to register and you go up there and they have the emerald line, the diamond line, the ruby line, where you get your lanyard, if you've dropped a rank, do you get the lanyard for that rank, or do you get it for your lifetime rank?
It should be your lifetime rank.
Okay. I just didn't want to go in a certain line and be like, yeah, I get this. And they're like, your name's not here.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Last year I was told to go, I was actually said, come on into the diamond line because they weren't busy at the time.
Oh, that's good.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Because they all have the database.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it would be really hard for them to keep up with people's rank because people do fall in and out,
There were just specific lines, so I wasn't sure. When we went last year, so I just wasn't sure.
Yeah. It'll probably be the same, my guess.
Some things are just really picky about, and other things they're not, so.
Yeah. Anything else?
Oh, by the way, I just got an email in and it's telling me to download Beachbody On Demand for Android. So it looks like that's just come out.
Oh, good. Okay. Pretty cool.
I'm hoping it has that downloadable for the program
That'd be cool.
for the workout, like the iPhone does, like the iOS version does.
I have to be honest. I don't know that I've ever used my phone. I used my laptop.
I don't know.
All right. You guys have anything else? Questions, victories, wins, struggles?
I signed up for KA 2.0 today.
Yay!
I'm excited.
I'm signing up for KA 1.0 on Friday.
Awesome.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Just because, I mean, I know you you did amazing with it. Erica did it. She loved it. Samantha and Denise and who else is?
Well, Heather did it, but she got booted.
Yeah.
I think
What is it?
it's a training that it's all about building content. And I did it last month, and I hit SC 16 last month, and I shouldn't say this out loud, but I think I only invited like 8 people. It was just people coming to me. Like, they just teach you like how to build value and put content out there to like really gain a following. And then it's kind of like a jab, right hook. And then they teach you how to like breadcrumb and how to throw your right hook and all that. It's awesome. It's a great training.
Really big on social media training, right?
Yeah. And you get a website through them too. And it's customizable, but they have a lot of content already on there, like all the Beachbody programs. Like, you can send people to your site to order instead of just sending the link.
Yeah, I used to have a website.
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome.
Anybody who's done it has only said really positive things about it. So it's just like, just something fresh and just.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. So thank you for pointing me in that direction.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, because you have to put money into it. I mean, I don't know what it'll be this round. Probably the same as last time. But it was like, I think it was like $100, but it was well worth it. I mean, I hit this 16.
Yeah. Who does it?
Curtis Gilbreth is his name.
Okay, that's the.
Curtis is awesome.
Yeah, I got the website through him. Maybe it was a different training though. I don't know, but I
it's probably the 81. You probably did 81.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. So, but I learned so much, but because you put money into it, and then every single day you have to check in or he'll kick you out. Like Heather Foltz got kicked out. She didn't fill her form out or something right. And so if you don't do the work and fill out the form and send it and they check your work, like they'll just boot you out of the group. So it holds your feet to the fire. I think they had over 200 people in the group last month, and I think only 9 people got booted. So everybody finished.
Oh, wow. That's great.
So really good. Yeah, it's the best training I've ever done by far. Now I just have to keep up with it, which is why I signed up for 2.0. I kind of fell off this month a little bit, but I've been a little preoccupied.
Yeah, well, that's understandable. So Debbie asked how you came across it.
Sam, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
On the leaders page, and I saw, I had been following her anyway, so I saw all the stuff she was doing. I'm like, and then she said what she was doing, so then it all clicked. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's doing this training. I was like, what do I need to do? How do I sign up? And she pointed me to Curtis. I got my website through him, and then like a week later, I think he opened up the group that I was in. So I signed up for it. But even just his regular group, I mean, he gives us so much value and content and such amazing information.
Constantly dropping nuggets.
Yeah. And he does like free trainings and all sorts of stuff. So you definitely get your money's worth out of it.
And I love his website name, Who Knows a Guy.
Yeah. And it's only for Beachbody coaches. So
So if anybody wants to do it with me, I'm signing up on Friday. I would love to be accountable with anybody. So Debbie's not nodding her head. That'd be awesome. Like you said, I mean, it's well worth the investment to just kind of get a little bit more edge into your social media. I know mine I feel like I'm flat. Lately, I'm like, what am I going to post today? What am I going to post? And I sit there, what am I going to post? Spend most of my day doing that. I'm like, that's crazy. So I'm looking forward to it. So again, if anybody wants to join, and if you guys don't follow Samantha Forrest, I mean, she has been killing it on social media. I mean, she's just, and obviously it's because of the training. I mean, well, her too, but you know, the training's helped. All right, anything else before we hang up? What is it? Nicole said it's called Kick. Go ahead, Jen.
It's Kick ASS. I wanted to say it, but he calls it KA. And it's basically it's content marketing training, but it's social media. It's mostly Facebook, Pinterest, blogging, YouTube. It's awesome. It's really using the same content and blasting it out among different, across different places, so that you can start to pull in cold leads and, you know, pull in people. And they teach you how to build sales funnels so that you can have people fill out a form, and then it automatically goes to your email, and then you can follow up with them. There's a lot to it. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. You will have a lot of homework. But with our group, the first group, they had to do everything in that 1 month. With our group, we had a little bit of a lead in, so he let us get some of the front end of the work done early, so that it was already done. And then we just had our daily assignments. But it's a lot. I mean, you're building a lot of content. It's like live video every single day. But he teaches you how to do series, and I learned more in that 1 month than I have probably the entire 3 years. And I do a lot of research and reading about social media stuff. So
Nicole asked how much. I know it's $29 a month for your website, and then what was it, like $100 for the whole?
I think it was like $100 when we did it last month. So it'll probably be right around there.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll raise it. I don't know though. He doesn't tell you the price. That's the thing. He builds up the value, and then when it comes time to sign up, everyone just signs up and nobody even cares what the price is. Right. That's why he's good at what he does. He teaches us how to do that too. So, but I don't think it'll go up from there. And I know the 2.0 group that I just signed up for today was only like $49.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man.
And that's like an ongoing.
And then $29.95 for your website, Jen?
Yeah, it's like per month. You get the first month free, and then it's I think it's like $29 a month for the basic, which is all you really need. So, and it'll come templated, and it has a lot of content. And they actually will populate a lot of the blog, they'll put blog content on it if you want them to automatically, which I have them do, and then I just add my own. But just so you have a lot of stuff on there. And it's got every workout program has its own page, and you can put videos up there and all sorts of stuff. And I mean, it's WordPress, so it's easy to use, and he'll train you. There's courses that you can take that are free that come with, with everything that you can watch and learn how to do it all. It's pretty, I think WordPress is pretty easy to.
I was really impressed with your website. I thought you spent a really lot of time adding every single workout, and I'm like, wow, Jen was really busy.
No.
That was already done for you.
It all came like that.
A lot easier.
Most of that website came all I did really was I branded it, and then I really have built up my blog, and I've been doing the homepage I designed. I won't say design, but I changed pictures and changed the colors and stuff like that. But yeah, I did everything I did, all my images I did on Canva too. So free. What are you doing?
Well, if you guys think of a topic you want to talk about next July 4th, I keep forgetting. If we want to do a Wednesday, I don't know. I don't want to shake the tree too much. We'll just figure it out. But maybe I'll go live or something on a topic Wednesday or anything that, or you guys can go live. Again, if you ever want to host a call, you guys are all, ooh, hello. A barker. We're all leaders, you know, so feel free to ever share a topic or share anything or partner up with somebody, whatever you want to do, and, you know, co-host or whatever. But yeah, we're very close to Summit, and so I guess really and truly our next real call will be when we're back and we know about all the new announcements and products and fun stuff. So really excited about that. But all right, if you guys don't have anything else, we can take our quick show.
Who's all going to Summit from our team? Like, who's all? Oh wow, there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jesse raised his hand, but he's gone.
Jesse raised his hand.
He's not listening. All right. See, Tammy, Nicole, do you want to put your picture on, Yolanda? Beauties. There she is. Okay. And we need to get a picture for Tammy and just put it up there and like Photoshop it or something. All right. On 1, 2. Oh, who did we lose? We lost somebody. Oh, Jesse. Okay, because he's working. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you guys for getting on. And if you need anything, post in the team page or shoot me a message. Again, if you guys want to do any more one-on-one calls, there is a scheduler in a file section, so you can sign up for anything, anytime that you just want, maybe a one-on-one. But other than that, have a awesome rest of the week, and see you later. Love you guys.